Hello there everyone, it's me LamerGamer from Dragon Bloggers, hope you're all doing well. Now today's boxing and review video is on the LED strips, the flexible LED strips from PHOPOLLO or PHOPOLLO, or however you pronounce this name. Now these LED light strips are for anyone that wants to have a bit of eye candy around their room or even their computer gaming setup. What we're going to do is open the box, have a look at what's inside and even set them up, so you can see just how easy or difficult it is to set them up. Also, if you are looking to purchase a set of these after watching this video, there is a link in the description down below. And also, if you do like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the Dragon Bloggers YouTube channel. You can also find me streaming on my own Twitch channel as well as the Dragon Bloggers stream team. So, let's open the box. So here's the box. First of all, you can see there it says flexible LED strip lights from PHOPOLLO or PHOPOLLO. I might be pronouncing this completely wrong. Down here you can see that they last for up to 50,000 hours, they're RGB and durable. Interesting thing to put on the front of the box, durable. I wonder why that is such a high requirement of a characteristic. On the back you can see the basic storage temperatures, stuff like that. I love this. This bag contains moisture and electrostatic sensitive devices. Interesting, there must be some sort of adhesive inside. And this package includes an LED strip, an infrared remote controller, a user manual, a remote controller, and a power supply. I'm a bit confused as to why they did it like that rather than going down in a list, but it's not my box. Alright, there's only so much we can do looking at the box. Let's open it. Okay, so this opens up, and the first thing we find is this. Okay, so first thing I'm going to note is that everything is just packed in here pretty loosely. As you guys probably would have remembered from all of my unpacking videos, I'm a bit of a stickler for packaging, and it looks like this has sort of just been put together and just thrown in a box. So we've got a really big infrared remote in a plastic bag. Already I'm seeing a problem. I'm seeing that this power supply is not going to work in the UK despite asking for a UK power supply, so I'm probably going to have to get an adapter to test this. That's a bit of a pain. This looks like the controller of some sort, RGB control box. And then we've got our setup instructions.
Day 2.
Hi there everyone, it's tomorrow and my travel adapter has arrived from Amazon, so we can continue testing these LED strip lights. So yeah, as the products came with an American power supply, which you can see here, I think it's American. I had to get a travel adapter like this, so I'm just going to need to set it for UK power. There we go, so that's what our plugs look like here in the UK. And then all I'm going to need to do is plug this power lead into here. And hopefully, if I plug it into the wall, it's not going to blow me up. So these strip lights are two 7.5 meter strips, so that means I can cover 15 meters in total. The good thing about this is that the controller unit has two separate ways, so you could control them as two separate loops. And I think that there is your infrared receiver for the remote. So what we're going to do now is plug it in and see what it looks like. So here you can see the instructions. It tells us here that the arrow needs to be the same size as the plus 12 volts. So the arrow on this needs to be on the same side as the plus 12 volts on these strips. And then these tiny pins go into these tiny holes. Okay, so I've pushed them in. There wasn't really any click or any sort of feedback to say that it's in correctly or not. And I was a bit worried about bending any of the pins by not lining it up properly, but it's all in, ready to roll. Now all we got to do is plug it in and turn it on. I've literally just turned it on and it's gone straight into this like pink purple colour. I'm going to turn all the lights off in the room as well, just so we can see what it actually looks like. So hopefully with my camera being as it is, you should be able to see all of these LEDs, although it is causing some sort of glare on the screen. I'm now going to get the remote, which is here. I'm going to pull the tab out and we're going to start playing with some settings. So these are the four main colors you can get. So you can have red, green, blue, and white. You can obviously have a mixture of the four as well. As you can see here, I press a few of these buttons, including like a yellow, that purpley pink we saw earlier, and a blue. I think these arrows change how much RGB you get in the lights or the mixture, but I'm not too sure as there wasn't a manual. I don't know what these DIY buttons do either. Here I'm able to change the brightness up and down of the LED strip, which would be nice because sometimes you don't want a really glaring light. Other functions this remote can do include flash, auto, where it cycles through the different types of light. There's also the ability to speed up or slow down by pressing quick and slow to change the speed at which the effects happen. But there are so many different buttons on this remote, without a manual it was impossible to figure out what each one did. I've only had these on for a little while, and they are really hot. You're aware that you've been touching a light bulb for a little while. And now we're going to talk about how to attach them. So here they are. So if we were to attach them, what I'm going to do just for the purposes of this is I'm going to disconnect them from the power supply without electrocuting myself, hopefully. Yep, didn't die. So on the back of the LED strip here, there's a load of sticky tape. That's what I'm going to call it. Adhesive tape, some people would call it in the know. And basically you just, don't drop it. You basically peel it off like that, and it sticks, and it feels quite sticky actually. And then you stick it to a surface, obviously make sure it looks aesthetically nice, and you're away. Okay, so the flexible LED strip lights from PHOPOLLO. First of all, really good versatile product. You can put it anywhere you like, especially with those really useful sticky back sides. One thing I would say is it would be nice to be able to have either shorter versions, because you do have to use, in this case, a 7.5 meter strip. So if you wanted to put it under a screen or something like that, or along a boom arm, then 7.5 meters is just going to be overkill, and you're going to have lots of overspill. I'm sure they do different sizes. I got given two 7.5 meter strips, so I had to use 15 meters if I wanted to use both strips. Apart from that, really cost effective, a nice product. Like I said, the downsides of it were the packaging. It just came sort of all bundled together in the box. The remote is kind of big for what you're actually using it for. There's no sort of instructions on on how the controller operates. Obviously the colors are sort of straightforward, and the dimming and stuff like that, but DIY 1, 2, 3 to 6 is not really intuitive on how, one, you program them, or two, what they actually use for. So it would be nice for a bit of more instruction on that. Now the final thing, I don't know if it was a mistake with ordering or it just comes like this, but I was given the plug that wasn't UK, so I had to buy an adapter for that. So that was a bit of a pain, but if you have adapters in your house, then it's pretty straightforward to use. On the whole, like I said, really cost-effective LED lighting solution. If you're going to use it in big areas like offices, around your desk, or in the front room to give some mood lighting for the back of your TV, then this is great. If you're looking to do smaller bits, then I would recommend looking for smaller strips. But yeah, that's all from me, LamerGamer. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Dragon Blogger YouTube channel. And you can also find me streaming regularly on Twitch. In the meantime, you take care, and I'll see you online. Cheers.